checks it. Let myself go. The soles of our feet. Honey, let's do something stupid. Just to know we've only got it halfway figured out. Please use my name as a curse. When I leave you naked, I might answer to it. When you feel your child walking, see our heels in it, learn to cool upward.
All right, welcome to another episode of Puny Couch. Today's episode belongs to Animal Boy, straight out of Guelph, Ontario. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Some of your latest releases are a full-length album back in 2023, My Love is a Terror. You had an EP the next year, Curse. And then, yep, there it is right there. And then your latest release is a single, Bodies. It was earlier this year. Is that single kind of going to be on a new record, or is there new recordings in the make, or is that part of something bigger?
Yeah, we're working on a bunch of new songs. That one just sort of felt like we had it finished. We wanted to release it. It's not really like related to anything. It just felt like let's put something out, and this is ready.
Nice. Where did you record that one?
We mostly record all of our stuff like by ourselves, like at my house. Like we had our friend Alex, who's in the band Excuse Me, who helped us record the drums on that track.
Okay, cool. You guys are you in the works of making another album, or what's the plans for that?
Yeah, like that song that we just played is an unreleased song off like the album that we're currently working on right now.
Oh,
cool.
We play those songs so much I forget they're unreleased.
Yeah.
Is there a title for the album you want to share, or is that secret?
I think the working title right now is The Pines.
Nice. Yeah. One thing we noticed with your online presence, something that stands out is your promotional videos.
Tom D here with You've Heard About It, our new song. Now, this is something that we've tested already. My girlfriend has heard it from the other room. Bong Slayer 69 responded with a trash can emoji, and my parents probably don't even know that it came out yet.
They're really entertaining. You got a lot of satire and humor in those.
Thank
So just wondering where do those ideas come from? Who runs with those?
Well, sometimes I forget that other people see them, and then I have like friends' parents like mention, it's like, hey, it's the funny guy. Sort of like my mental illness is your entertainment.
It's good. It's good for a front man.
Yeah.
You are so right, though. You send them to us, and it almost feels like you made them for us. Then they're just on Instagram. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, we have to find them funny first.
Yeah,
You got to pass the filter, eh?
exactly.
And if you don't find it funny, I don't care. It's funny.
The
Yeah.
ones you don't see are the ones we're like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Can't release that.
That's never happened.
Yeah.
We would never.
Yeah, it's nice when you don't take yourself too seriously, because then that's when the comedy really comes out. Is there anything other than like music and bands that like inspires you guys, like musically, or like books, movies, comedians, like anything outside of the music world that inspires you guys?
I think I took a lot of inspiration from books.
Oh, yeah.
Like the album that we're working on, I think I've been like largely inspired by reading a lot of Cormac McCarthy. Like The Road, I was thinking a lot about, like No Country for Old Men. I don't know. I just think he's like pure inspiration.
Awesome. And there's similar themes of that kind of stuff in this upcoming album?
Yeah, I think like The Road is like it's about the like a man and his son, and it's like sort of the changing dynamics of their relationship as he gets like weaker and like older, and the son becomes his carer.
Oh, nice. Sounds like an emotional piece.
Yeah.
Right on. What about you, Mo? Anything inspires you?
Movies are my like main form of inspiration, like rather other than music, kind of thing. I've been finding a lot of fun in like the niche, like 80s B horror, like campy stuff lately.
Like slashers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I just recently watched Basket Case for the first time. It's about this guy who he's a Siamese twin, and a doctor separates them, and then he walks around with his separated brother in a wicker basket.
What's in the basket?
Clothes.
What's in the basket?
What's in the basket?
My brother.
And they search for the doctor that separated them.
That's a documentary, or
Yeah.
Damn.
I could feel that on that drum beat.
It was giving Wicker Basket.
How about you, Brad?
I don't know. It's hard to know when I'm inspired. I don't really like clock it, but
Yeah.
I am really into like making stuff, like, and people who make useful inventions, or like just basically something out of nothing. I get inspired by that. I like taking on projects that are like way too ambitious, and the process of like going from having no idea to then having some sort of result is always.
Yeah. Do you have
I
any
find that
favorite
inspiring.
artists or anybody that you enjoy?
Not really.
Name an artist.
Oh, well, you know what? Actually, we have a friend, Rachel, which is Jellyverse. That's
Hell yeah.
their Instagram. They make chainmail, like clothing,
Oh, cool.
chains, like jewelry, and right
Oh.
there.
Nice.
Every time I see a piece from that, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
Nice. Do they make like Kevlar, like some like chain? Like,
Yeah, full like headpiece.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
A lot of LARPing.
a little bit of LARPing. They make a chainmail lighter holder. It's cute as hell.
Oh, cool. How about you, Marty? Anything outside of the music world that gives you some inspiration?
I don't know. I mean, I guess this is kind of music related, but like a lot of the video games that I played growing up kind of shaped my music taste later on in life.
Great soundtracks on some of
A
those
lot
old
of Tony
games.
Hawk
Yeah.
back in the
Hell
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Skate punk and
64 like era, are we talking?
Underground, so like PS2.
Okay, yeah.
Right on. Yeah, like even some of those like old, like even like Mario and like some of those like Donkey Kong games. Like they
Yeah,
got
it's
some
just,
like
with
sick-
just one guy on a keyboard. Just,
Yeah.
Just cooking.
cooking.
Yeah, like making something out of what little limitations that he had, like limitations breeding creativity, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I like the Zelda music.
Love the Zelda music too.
Yeah. Speaking on soundtracks, we might as well ask then, what's one of your favorite soundtracks of all time? You go ahead, Marty.
Oh, brother, where
Yes.
art thou?
Place where he was born and raised.
It will
yeah.
always be my favorite music soundtrack, like movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's a good
love that
one.
movie.
Yeah.
Probably Train Spotting for me.
Damn.
Oh, it's such a perfect day.
Yeah.
Deep cut.
That is a deep cut.
Paris, Texas soundtrack is probably my favorite. Just like Americana. Yeah, Rycooter.
Awesome. Brad?
Oh, what's the Hans Zimmer Sherlock Holmes movie?
What?
Yeah,
Like,
dude, you got to hear it.
like with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jude Law.
Yeah. That shit rips.
Yeah,
I'm going to listen to it right after this.
have to dig into it again.
Right on.
I'm a sucker for the spaghetti westerns.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely. Hans Zimmer does everything Hans Zimmer touches is gold.
Yep.
Well, speaking on like other arts, I want to play a clip from one of your old songs back in 2019 off your first record, and I
Oh
want
man.
you to explain it.
We want answers.
We need answers.
It's hurt us! Look out! It's turning! Hang on, both of you! Oh, it's rising out of the water! Watch for the tail! Oh, no. Duck your heads! Long tail! Caught! But it is something! Unmistakably!
What's that intro from?
Yeah, I used to collect a lot of like old records from like thrift stores and stuff like that. I was really inspired by like 90s hip hop, like MF Doom and stuff like that, and just like finding something in the found. So that's a sort of a compilation of a bunch of different like spoken like story records that I
Okay.
just sort of clipped together.
Oh,
I think
that's
that one thing is from like a Jules Verne, like The Lost World or something like that.
Okay.
That's pretty creative. So you took the other clips from stuff and just
Yeah.
collabed it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, let's get back into the Guelph scene. You guys are from Guelph. What can you tell us about the Guelph scene? If you had to sum up the scene in Guelph in 3 words, what would you say?
I think we're a little too self-critical of the Guelph scene.
Pretty cool. There's 3 words.
Well, let's just talk us
yeah.
about it then. Don't worry about the words.
Yeah, I think it's a lot cooler than it has any business being. Like, it's a university town, so there's a lot of young bands coming up, especially now. I think there was a period after the pandemic where like it basically just totally like not totally died out, but like it was it's had a slow restart. But I don't know. I think like there's a lot of bands that have come out of Guelph, especially recently, that are just like, you know, they're really coming up. Like some of our closest friends, like Excuse Me. They saw some pretty good success. Bonnie Trash is like absolutely
Killing it.
incredible. I fuck with them so ridiculously hard. She Bad is killing it.
Come and get me, baby, I'm a fairy. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Huh?
Then there's a lot of like new bands that like I'm super impressed by. You Might Be Sleeping.
Yeah, totally.
I just need a little time to fall. No, I just need a time to cry.
They blow me away, and they're like, I don't know how old they are. Maybe
They're
like
young.
19.
18. That
Yeah.
pisses me off in a good way.
And how about the music venues and stuff there?
Ooh.
It's a tough time.
Yep.
Like there's not a lot of like local festivals that actually like promote like Guelph or like local music. There are a few like pretty decent venues that we've also lost. Quite a few good venues where like some of the best places to play are like shows where you're gonna have to run it yourself, like Jimmy Jazz. We love playing there, but it's a dive bar unapologetically.
Yeah.
And many times there are no microphones, no stands.
It's DIY
No
in the
cables.
purest sense.
Yeah.
It really just comes down to like there is no economy in Guelph around like live music. Like the bars, I get it, they're businesses, they got to pay rent, and then it's just not. There just isn't a big enough scene with enough draw to sustain large venues playing local bands. We did, like I said, it's just like the scale of the economy is not big enough to actually support what would be ideal for these venues.
Oh, that's interesting. 'Cause
Yeah.
Guelph, how many people live in Guelph? Like, what's the
Like 180.
It depends what time of year it is, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
our
'cause of
population
school.
literally cuts in half in the summer when
Yeah.
university leaves. But yeah, I think it's close to 200.
What do you think would positively change the Guelph scene to make it better?
Investment from the city, pretty
Yeah.
much. That's sort of like the be all and end all of like, you see so many festivals shutting down at the moment. Like there's like festival after festival being like, we can't do it anymore. Like we're throwing in the towel. There's just not enough like government grants and stuff like that.
Even here in Sarnia, a couple of festivals just got canceled. I heard.
Yeah, I saw
Just
Revelry.
like nobody, they didn't get a sponsor or whatever, right? And like
Yeah.
they heavily depend on that.
It's a nice city though. I do like living there.
Yeah, I will say also time and community investment helps with the music scene and getting more people listening to music and out watching live music and stuff like that. Like it has rebounded pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty good now.
Oh yeah, and like seeing more bands form, like that's just good for everybody.
Yeah.
Like there's only so many times we can play Jimmy Jazz. We need a
Yeah.
bigger community, right?
Is there other places? Because even when we were looking at playing shows in Guelph as well, it does seem like it's only Jimmy Jazz. Like, is there other?
If you're an
spots?
out of town band, yeah.
Like, is there like smaller scale ones, even house parties?
I think there are a couple.
There's a couple.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Silence, of course. Like
Silence,
that's
yeah.
always an a space that can be booked.
Cornerstone has also been pretty good.
Yeah.
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 They,
We've had a lot of good shows there.
Any thoughts of like moving on to like campus, like doing any events on like campus during school stuff? Or
Yeah,
do you
we
guys
have
do that.
we have played a few shows with the CSA, which is
Yeah.
always good.
CSA is also they do have like they have passion about it. They like booking local bands and planning shows. So that's always good to see.
shout out to CFRU as well, the
Yeah.
university station, radio station.
Yeah.
They have live performances like monthly, I think, in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's key to have a good campus radio station
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important.
for sure. All right, boys. Well, why don't we get into a couple more songs?
Sounds good.
I'm being honest, calling to let you know it made me sick when I can't even talk about it. I'm being truthful, calling to let you know I really loved you in the past tense, ringing in my ears, ringing to your voice beeping, beeping to silence. One new voice message. I'm being riding to let you know I left you a message. You should delete it. I'm being truthful, trying to let you know I wrote this letter 600 times, but I've never sent it. You're being honest, you're trying to let me down. Don't think you can do this. I'll make you think about it. You're being truthful, you never forgive yourself. I'll make you think about it. I'll make you think about it. This is a curse. This is the start of something ugly. I am the best, making the worst of something tiny. This is the truth. I can't stand to see tomorrow. I must confess, it makes me sick to see you smiling. This is a part of me. Every time I see on the world starts spinning. It's something in my ears or my brain not working. Something that you said made my hands start shaking. But oh, I was with my brains. Staring at the ground while your mouth kept moving. I cannot make sense of the sounds. I was mostly counting the vowels. This is a part of me, cannot be removed without violence. Inextricable, inexcusable, intrinsic, inoperable. This is a curse. This is a blessing in disguise. This is the truth. This is a sign. My vein to turn a mountain range is filled with poisonous die the rumorous seeds as I count from 10 and I'm filled with incredible calm. So freezing rocks in my arm. Every time I stand the world starts spinning. 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 Something about yourself and my hair starts shaking. Something in your voice made my mind stop breaking. Can't I feel without violence? Shadows and series of ones. This is part of us. Every time we speak, your hands start shaking. Something I told you we can't speak of. Something inside us you can't see, but I won't say it the once. Speak out of love in bitten tongues. Faith is not enough for me. As I close my eyes at 23. monster meets a fin. I'm vicious. You just take cool juveniles. Do you just dream of bigger hands? Who has a quiet destruction? Who claps to let out? I always bite my tongue when you come inside. No, you've got force around me. Who's giving up the most? Who's murdered? I'm now. Will I cut out something important? Who taught you virtue like it's a curse? You've had too much time to figure things. Or just a memory of pain? Do you still need someone to know it's there? Your colors surviving like it's a fight that you can win. When you're completely defeated, you'll spin. Do you dream you're someone else who is complicit in nothing, who is completely to blame? I always hold my breath, knowing the worst part is breathing in. My nervous convulsions, stifling, coughing, or finding the words. I always bite my tongue when you come inside. Know you've got force around me. Who's giving up the most? Who's murdered? I know. Will I cut out something important? Who taught you virtue like it's a curse? You've had too much time to think of it.
Just played Curse and Thorns.
Yeah.
Off your EP Curse there. Mm-hmm. I want to specifically talk about that last song you played, Thorns. What can you tell us about that song and what's it about and how did it come to fruition?
Yeah, it's funny. We've been working on that song for like years, or I rewrote it. I wrote the riff and then I wanted to do something with it, and then I just didn't have an idea for years. I kept being like, okay, this is the song. And then we tried it and it was just a terrible song over and over. I don't know. Yeah, that song's about sort of like a phone call with my sister we had at like 2 a.m. I don't know. I just wasn't having a good time, basically. Trying to think of anything else I can say about it other than that.
Right on.
Close with your family.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then
important.
Going back to like the live stuff, you talked about the Guelph scene, but what's the longest stint of shows you played like outside of Guelph? Like, have you done like any sort of little tours or?
Probably last year, right? We had a pretty long stint
with Fake Friends,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we haven't really done any like continuous tours where we like drive out, play every single day, go to Halifax or anything like that. But we've definitely done way too many shows within the span of 1 month.
Yeah.
That we call sort of a contiguous tour.
Mm-hmm. What was like your favorite sort of experience within one of those jam-packed months?
Probably the Fake Friends tour. That was pretty exciting.
I think specifically the time we played in Montreal at Turbo House with, well, what was supposed to be with Fake Friends.
Yeah.
They have an apartment above the bar and we all ended up sleeping in bunk beds and we just got like absolutely plastered.
Well, it's just that Matt just kept ordering us JMO shots.
Yeah.
What's a JMO shot?
It's just Jameson.
Yeah. I also didn't know.
It sounds fancier.
I thought it was like a signature Mo drink or something.
No.
Jameson, but with a cute name. So we have to drink it.
Yeah.
He was begging us to go to the casino at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
As much as we want it to.
Yeah, we have to go hit some dingers.
Yeah.
Bud, we gotta hit some fucking dingers. It's only 3 a.m.
I'd love to go to the casino, but there's 6 bunk beds in a living room that we need to get back to.
Well, speaking of the booze, do you guys like to tie one on a little bit before the show, or what's the threshold there?
Ooh, it's a fine line.
I think.
Yeah, I know.
I think
it
we try and stay lucid up until the point that we play the show.
Yeah. It's like pool, right? Like there's like 4 or 5 beers. It's nice.
Yeah.
There's a harsh
Then,
cutoff where it's like this. I think we think that we're rocking, and then I look back at the videos on Instagram later. It's like, oh my god.
You're like, but I was having so much fun.
Yeah.
It sounded so good at the time.
Too many JMOs. Any venues or anything that sticks out in your guys' playing days?
Well, Turbo House, the one that we mentioned in Montreal, has been a pretty awesome venue for
Yeah,
us.
it's like at the top
fun.
echelon.
I really liked Rainbow in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rainbow's cool
Rainbow
too.
was good.
Tallest stage I've ever played. Not the biggest, but the elevation.
They have wrestling shows there, and they have this balcony on the second floor that's like probably like 20 feet high. And then the wrestlers will jump from the top of the balcony onto a guy on a table below.
While you're
like-
playing?
Well, not while we're playing.
Wait,
but
hold on. Can we set that up?
there's a band called Alley Beers that I think most of their persona is about how many beers that they drink, and then they play at the wrestling show.
Oh, yeah.
That's
pretty cool.
That's cool.
It's insane. You got to look up a video of it later.
Yeah.
I don't know how no one just dies every single time.
They clearly don't care about the
Yeah.
performance. Right on. I got a random question for you. Would you rather go on tour with your favorite band, but they treat you like shit the entire time, and they just like hate you? There's the meanest people to you. Or would you rather your favorite band hate your music?
Holy shit. Probably the first one actually.
At least we get something out of it.
Yeah. Like I can totally understand someone like not liking me just because I don't like me. But then like if they don't fuck with the music, there's really like nowhere I can go with that. And we're used to being treated like human garbage by music industry people.
Yeah, it's kind of our job.
Yeah.
So it's a consensus.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah. I also just assume that most like famous, successful people are kind of assholes anyway.
Yeah, don't meet your idols, right?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
So when does the tour start? Let's do this.
Yeah.
And speaking of touring, what's your go-to food when you're playing out of town? What's something you always try to get?
Whatever
hold
they
of?
have at the en route
That's
that
what I
we
was gonna
stop
say.
at.
Yeah. Popeyes, nice.
Usually
I mean,
is.
yeah, that is like
Yeah, kind of.
Shawarma.
Shawarma is
last-
definitely a big one.
Last time we went to Ottawa, we were on the way back, and I get into the en route, and I was like so determined. I was like, I found the only fruit they had. I had like an apple.
something that grew out of the ground is key.
Yeah, I was like, I need some like real food, and then I found an apple like under a dusty counter. It's been there since the 90s. I was like, perfect.
Yeah, something they haven't just like hacked out of the permafrost every once in a while, like usually makes me feel like at least like an hour further from death.
Yeah, we'll make it home.
Just enough for the set.
You guys fuck with a lot of Double Dragon?
Ooh, back
I
in the
miss Double
day.
Dragon so
Rest
much.
in peace.
We when we were there, we were going everywhere looking for pizza that night after playing Jimmy Jazz, and Double Dragon was just open real late, so it hit the spot.
Oh yeah.
So they closed down, and it's been replaced with a shawarma place that I refuse to go to. It's called Shawarma Alley, but it's in like the Harry Potter font. But it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, it doesn't.
How
It's
does
a
this
reference
tie
to
into-
Diagonal Alley or whatever.
They're dressed as
But-
wizards in there. It's like, what can I
but
get?
no,
to?
like it's just shawarma. It doesn't need to be themed
Yeah.
anything at all.
There's like a full Harry Potter mural in
Yeah.
there too. It's so
They don't
weird.
explain how
really?
this ties.
It's just a
in.
sorting hat taking your order.
There's so many shawarma places
You will
now. They
get
got to
food
step up.
poisoning.
Yeah.
Shawarma's taking over.
Well,
Rest in
where
peace.
is the best pizza in Guelph? Because we couldn't find.
Jimmy Jazz.
At Jimmy Jazz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Jazz.
Yeah.
They have a pizza restaurant called Roy's Pizza that is operated out of Jimmy Jazz. Anyways, they're paying us to say this. So.
Sounds like it. The kitchen was probably closed that night. That's why we stumbled over to the Chinese place.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hand you a page here, and on this page, there's gonna be a bunch of different scenes with a bunch of different bands throughout the world. I just want you to be you can only keep one of the scenes. So you're gonna look at these bands and then only be able to keep one of them.
Oh, when you said scenes, I was like, are we about
Music
to like
scenes.
Are we about to do a
Line.
scene?
You said you guys like movies.
Yeah.
Hey, Mo, you're Lady Macbeth.
Yeah.
Go.
So yeah, if you only keep one of these scenes as your favorite, and you can talk it out or take your time.
See, some of these have my favorite bands, and then there's just one band that I hate.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Let's-
a few,
let's talk it out.
in my opinion, bombs in here.
Let's hear it.
So this is funny. The way I met Marty is he was wearing a Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt, but I fucking hate Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I just asked him what kind of music he was into. So I like pretty much every single one of the bands in California, which is Pavement, Queens of the Stone Age, Elliott Smith. I haven't really ever listened to Deftones, Weezer, and Beck, and then RHCP.
So you might,
I can probably live with that. Like,
Yeah, you would also probably like Deftones anyways.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was the one for me too. I'm like, I like all those bands, and I used to like the Chili Peppers. I'm not as big of a fan now.
he's just saying that.
we went on.
I swear.
We went
I'm
on tour.
reformed.
We went on tour with them, and they were mean to us.
Yeah.
That's true.
But they loved our music.
never
Yeah.
never meet your idols.
I don't know. You seen New York? New York's kind
New
of.
York is pretty sick.
But no, it's California. You're
Yeah.
right.
Flea just savagely beating me with jumper
There
cables.
you go. Yeah.
But they like the music.
You were on that one too, Mo?
For me personally, it's between Ireland or Australia.
Yeah, Australia's good.
I like it.
Yeah. I really don't like U2.
Yeah. I
And-
Don't
understand.
tell Brock.
I know.
Yeah, Australia's good too. Courtney Barnett,
Yeah.
Animal.
Animal and the Sniffers is one of my favorite bands of all time.
Yeah.
You guys
really?
big Gizzard fans?
I am.
I'm not.
Yeah, I am.
They were
I
mean
am
to
as
you.
well.
Okay, I think it's California.
I mean, yeah, I'm also okay with California. Pavement is also one of my favorite bands of all
What's
time.
gonna happen to
And
everybody
Elliott
else?
Smith.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They're all gonna be watching.
We have
this.
crazy connections.
We just blew it.
Yeah, Chili Peppers will get referenced
In this scenario, they all become mailmen.
Yeah.
Damn, nightmare.
Not bad.
Well, let's keep on the influences then. What are some other bands that like inspire your guys' sound, like that you guys
Pixies,
are into?
for sure.
Pixie.
Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
Yeah.
Pavement.
Whatever you need, however so slight.
Yeah. For me personally on drums, like Janet Weiss, the drummer from Sleater Kinney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me personally, Queens of the Stone Age is my favorite band. So a lot of their stuff. I'm inspired. I found out that I'm retroactively inspired by Ween. I didn't even realize that I like played so much like Dean Ween.
Yeah,
Until I watched his Guitar Moves episode.
Dean Ween.
I know, Dean Ween. But yeah, I fucking love Ween too.
they're all over the place musically too, right?
There
Like,
are,
it's like-
yeah, they're like King Gizzard before Gizzard was
yeah.
king.
The lizard wizard.
I don't let my taste influence this band because I have horrible taste in music.
Yeah.
Well, what music do you like?
You don't have horrible taste, man.
I'm like a
Chili Peppers,
I'm
obviously.
straight up like I got like 2009 16-year-old boy like music taste. I'm like My Chemical Romance, Blink 182,
Nothing
other
wrong.
bands, Fall Out Boy. They
Dis-
slap.
You like the Districts?
The districts are
sick.
cool. Yeah, see, I'm
You're from
cultured.
Pennsylvania.
I'm cultured. I get it. And then also like just the most random stuff. Like my Spotify like shuffle is crazy. It'll be like an EDM track and then like some classical music and then like 6 Blink-182 songs.
Where are you?
What about you, Tommy?
Probably right now, like a lot of like Wednesday, Elvis Costello, I find like endlessly inspirational.
She looks so good that he gets down and begs. She's watching the detectives. Oh, you're so cute. Watching the detectives. Oh, and they shoot.
I started listening to this band called Being Dead from Austin. They are really sick. I've got a lot of new ideas from them recently.
Cool.
What
kind of music?
It's sort of like nostalgic, like indie rock.
Kind of lo-fi adjacent.
Yeah, they're sort of all over the place. So they have these like their compositions are just like there's a lot of different like movements in every song, which I like a lot.
If you could pick one band to tour with in the world, anyone, who would you pick?
Other than Blink-182?
How would they treat us?
This time they're nice.
Yeah, do they have access to weapons?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I genuinely do think we'd be a pretty good fit, like to tour with Pavement. I feel like that would be,
Yeah.
kind of.
But then Malcolmus would like
yeah,
tweet something about how we're cringe or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, who were we listening to on the way up here?
We were listening to this to Jim E. Brown. I don't know if you're familiar. He's the world's oldest 19-year-old. He's sort of like a comedic, like the most self-deprecating person that has ever lived.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking inspirations, I mean, like, come on.
One of my favorite songs by him is "I'm quitting Prozac to continue drinking."
I'm quitting Prozac to continue drinking.
Anyways, I feel like the tour would be insane.
Yeah.
There's no way we don't have fun.
Yeah.
Well, last question on the influences. What would you say is your creme de la creme albums that have come out in the last 5 years?
The one we listened to on the way up here.
Bleeds by Wednesday.
Yeah.
Ready to name it the wake snack from a vending machine, like a smack on the ass at the back of a dream. Mounted handlers in the kitchen on a crooked nail. Other killers keep teeth, keep the fingernails. I wanna feel by holding on.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single Wednesday album I don't like.
Same.
Yeah.
It's not a rock album, but I Lay Down My Life for You by JPEG Mafia.
Pass the rock, I'm open again. Past the point, I'm posting my friends. Tell me what you gonna do with that rock.
I fucking love that album. It's super, super, super good.
When did Wide Awake? Was that 5? No, that was 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
If you
Wide Awake by Parquet Courts, not in the last 5 years, but.
Yeah, that's cool though. How about you, Brad?
I'm drawing a blank. Not really sure. I actually listened front to back to the Black Parade like 2 days ago. Sure rips. It holds up.
Last 5 years, yeah.
Brad just sits in an empty room all day, every day, and stares at the wall.
Think about what I've done.
What did you? Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you extended to 6 years, No Dream by Jeff Rosenstock. listened
yeah.
to that album like every day for a month.
That's a solid album. What'd you think of a Hell Mode?
I love it too.
Yeah,
I
it's a
thought
good
it was
album.
really good too. But I'm more of a No Dream guy.
Okay, right on. And then I gotta ask, because you said Queens of the Stone Age. What did you think of Alive at the Catacombs?
I haven't actually heard it yet.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
I know.
awesome.
I've heard it's
a good
great.
watch.
Big
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
I was gonna see it in theaters, and then I got out of theaters, and then I just haven't gotten around to it.
I'm gonna add Cave World by Viagra Boys.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that
of
shit is
course.
insane.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and their new album's really good too.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're self-titled.
Yeah. They're coming to Toronto in August.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, well, let's end it with, what do you guys got planned for the rest of the year? Any promotional or anything you want to give some meaning to? Like, you want to give a shout out, or what should people expect from you guys this year in 2026?
We are trying very hard to not do as many shows and work on recording / finishing the album that we've been working on for I've been working on for 3 years, but then all of a sudden we want to play shows and then we say yes to them.
Mm-hmm.
But God damn it, it's going to happen.
Well, the song that we're about to play, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this one got finalized 2-3 weeks ago. This is a very new one. It also really came together in the room. Like, Tommy showed it to us. We played it as a band and then put it on a set for a show we were playing the next week.
Yeah. It's just such a long lead up to recording an album, writing it, doing all this stuff, pre-making all the promotional material. I think something we're trying to do, with Bodies, is just finish something and put it out, because it's so difficult to keep tweaking it and all these 8 songs are ready, but this 9th one is really a piece of trash, and now we have to delay work on the album by 6 months or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you jam out a song live first a bit before you kind of finalize it in the studio?
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of the songs that are going to be on the album for years now, which is not a good strategic decision, but it does help us be sure that what we're going to be working on in the future connects with people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also found the recording process has been some of the easiest it's ever been. We're literally just playing the song again. We know them off the back of our hands, and we've tweaked them. We changed where they start to where they end on the recording. We've workshopped them for a year. They're it's so nice to go into the studio with a song that is finished.
Yeah.
Right. And there's no question about what we're going to do once we get there. It makes recording actually incredibly easy.
Yeah, you've worked out all the kinks live almost.
We used to write while we were recording of okay, my parents' house, blankets everywhere. I actually hate the drum beat. Let's redo it.
For the entire Curse EP,
Yeah.
I don't know if we had any of the drums finalized until the day we recorded them.
Yeah.
No.
All right, well, we're super excited to hear this last song then, Starter Relay, off the new album.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
You will listen to the car not starting. I was listening to Yola Tango and crying. I was thinking about my place in life. You were thinking about your rusted out fuel line. Had some good times, I guess. 2013 car is a piece of shit. I think we need to call CAA. Had it made, baby, we had it made. Will you help me push it off the road? How can you calm me down? I'm so low. Doesn't know about a neutral gear. Hasn't changed the oil in 2 years. If I could, I'd make better choices. Do you not love me for how my voices? If someone hits us, we survive. The rest will eat us both alive. Mom and Dad don't know what to do. Hasn't touched a car since 1982. Well, I was staring at a flattened squirrel. At least I'm on a spree, this motor coil. Well, says it's probably the starter relay. A lot of good that does this on the fuck kick freeway. I asked politely to just call